For this question, in order to solve this quadratic, we're going to use the good old quadratic formula. So first we need to identify our a, b, and c values. We can see that our a value, the coefficient for the a squared term, is just a 1. The b value, the coefficient for the b term, is also positive 1. And our c value, the constant, is negative 5. All right, let's get started. So negative b would be negative 1. It's going to be plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is just 1, minus 4 multiplied by a, which is 1, multiplied by c, which is negative 5, all over 2a, with a being a value of 1. All right, now if we continue to solve this, inside the square root, we'll have 1 minus negative 20, which is the same thing as 1 plus 20, so that becomes 21, all over 2. Now, at this point, we can go a little bit further by using our calculator to calculate the square root of 21, and I'm just going to round it to 2 decimal places, and I think that'll be good enough because in the end, we're looking for the nearest tenth. So root 21 gets us 4.58. Now, at this point, we are going to get 2 answers, right? We're going to take negative 1 and add 4.58 and then divide by 2. And by doing that, we get a rounded answer of 1.8. Again, we're rounding to the nearest tenth. And then to find the second solution, instead we're going to take negative 1 and subtract 4.58 and then divide by 2. And that gets us an answer of negative 2.8. And just for a fun fact, you could, if you had time on this test, you could check your answer by going back to the original equation and replacing x with your solutions. For example, you do 1.8 squared plus 1.8 minus 5, and you should get an answer that's very close to 0. It may not be exactly 0 because we did round a couple times, but it should be very close. And that's a good way to test your answer. All right, hope that was helpful, and thanks for visiting JD's Preparation.